Hello, live and direct from Island Universe. Today we have Mo with us. We really can't wait to listen to his music. Amazing DJ.
Appreciate you having me. I'm really honored that you have me, and the energy is already like really beautiful. Nice sunny day. It's gonna be bright music all
Yeah, I
the way
also have a
through.
good feeling. Great.
Yeah,
Thank you.
absolutely.
So I'm curious, how did you start DJing?
Ooh, that's actually it's gonna be bit of a long answer. I've been going to parties and dancing since I was almost 17 years old. Just when I was living in New Orleans at the time, went to a party, immediately fell in love with everything about it. Everyone's just kind of like moving together. It was great because I had just recently moved there. I'm originally Sudanese. I've never been to the States. Didn't know my space or where I belonged.
Yeah.
And I walked into this room, and even though like everyone was very different from me, it just nothing really that didn't matter. Everyone was just kind of grooving, singing, and
Nice.
like dancing. Everyone was just kind of moving like one big entity.
Yeah.
And
Beautiful.
that I was just got addicted to it.
This is exactly what club culture should be about.
Exactly,
also.
yeah. It's just like it was just this beautiful moment where I was like, oh, I found my people.
Yeah.
And I think I've always chased that kind of feeling. So I've always been like in parties, concerts, festivals in some way or another as someone who enjoyed dancing. But I was always very hesitant to like try DJing, to be honest, because I've seen some of the greats do it, and I've not even the sense of the greats, but I've seen it done at its peak in
Yeah,
the sense
sure.
of like when someone plays a record that makes the whole room fall in love with each
Sure.
other.
Yeah.
And
So
to
you have a lot
me,
of respect to
yeah,
for it,
and I just felt like, oh, what can I possibly add to this? And
Yeah.
I've seen it done at the height of it, so to
Yeah.
speak.
Yeah.
But like I had like some equipment back home at my place, and like I used to like dabble, used to like do house parties and that kind of thing. But I've never really kind of like considered it as something like I really wanted to do this. Until I got to see Theo Parrish.
Oh, yeah.
And at that point, I had seen him so many times, and I've always been just at awe of how he built so many different sounds and genres into a set, and that there was no, all good music is good music. That was kind of like the mantra that he put. And I remember like seeing him, I think this was like in 2016, and I saw him in Dimensions Festival in Croatia, and he was playing the Garden Stage.
Oh, nice.
And he was doing this crazy 9-hour set, and it was raining, and like the days before, like there was a thunderstorm, so the festival was closed.
Oh, wow.
That was the first, like the Saturday was the first day where like you could actually go and dance.
Yeah.
And there was like, everyone was like itching, like you could tell everyone was like, we've been here for 3 days, we've been trapped at home.
Yeah.
And he was starting the night, and I remember I was just there the whole night. It was raining like crazy, everyone's got raincoats on, and I didn't move from that space for the entire night. And I just remember like there was a point where like I was like, oh, my knee is completely gone. I was like 5 hours into the set. I was like, I need to sit down for a little bit. And I remember I was sitting down, and I was just like looking at the stage, and like there's like 20 people dancing in the rain. People are hiding, taking cover, and he was just like playing this really like deep housey tracks. And I was just like, if I could make people feel
This.
1% as good as he's making them feel right now, and as good as he's making me
Nice,
feel,
nice.
I will die a very happy person.
Okay.
And and then from there I was like, okay, like I really want to like. At that point, I was
Develop
like,
your craft.
yeah, exactly. I was like, that point, I was like in my late 20s, 30s. So I've already been like at parties for like almost 15 years, and I was just
Yeah.
like, okay, I think I have something I want to share.
Okay, nice.
And that's kind of like,
Sounds
it's
good.
kind of grew from
The rest
there.
is history.
Yeah, exactly. It's been 10 years now, and
Nice.
yeah, here I am, and like things seem to be growing and blossoming, and I'm
Yeah.
very grateful for
Great.
that. Yeah.
Okay, thanks.